Hello! In this video, we are going to explore the sample for managing an application intake process. Think.ai is an AI platform that makes it easy to automate your work. Here we are going to see how Thunk made it easy to automate my screening process as candidate applications come in. This is an example of a classic human-in-the-loop approval workflow where data comes in, people in the team are checking if data is valid, checking against certain criteria, and approving or rejecting the data. The highlights of this Thunk, however, are in the integration with other systems. You will see how we get data from forms, emails, or bookmarklets, and are even able to send out information from this Thunk to your messaging application. But first, let's explore this Thunk. A Thunk, as you know, begins with a goal, in this case, to manage application intake process. The very first thing your AI does is identifies how we're going to do this work, what data we're going to maintain, and the intricacies of every step in this plan. For example, in this plan, my AI has decided that we're going to collect applicants, and for each application, extract information from the URL, screen them against certain requirements that are specified in a document, and notify the team on the channel if the applicant meets certain requirements. Great. Let's talk about integrations. There are many ways to bring data into your Thunk. You can simply upload data that's in a spreadsheet, manually enter it, or integrate external systems. In this Thunk, you're seeing that I have hooked a webhook from a fill-out form with this Thunk. I'm also able to forward emails to this Thunk or use a lightweight bookmark extension to send data to this Thunk. You're also able to configure tools that your AI can use while executing the plan. For example, in notifying the team, I've made use of this Google Chat tool that I've set up. You can also browse other templates that are present on the platform and add these tools. Let's go look at how this Thunk works. Here I'm going to pretend that I'm a candidate and submit a form entry, uploading my resume and hitting apply. Let's see what work my Thunk AI agent is automating here. As data comes in via this webhook, my AI agent is listening, understanding, and reacting to this incoming data. Here you see it's understanding the message, parsing information that was submitted in the form, and will eventually create a data entry for this candidate in my Thunk. There it is. From here, I can explore this candidate and have my AI begin work on it. I do that by getting the candidate out of the draft mode, and my AI begins to execute the plan that we had defined. The very first step of the plan, if you remember, was to extract information from the candidate URL. Without me prompting for any more information, my AI is able to understand that we are extracting information from the candidate's URL, pulls out the resume file URL, uses the read URL tool, and brings back information and records all of that in the data in my Thunk. I'm quite happy with this work, and so I finish this task and I move my AI agent forward to the next step of screening this candidate against certain requirements that I had specified in a document. Again, without me prompting any more information, my AI is able to go read that document that has role requirements specified, extract that information, compare it with this candidate, and deem her as considered passing the screen requirements. Excellent. From here, we move on to the final step, and my AI agent is helping me notify the team that this candidate was being considered. If you recall, we had used the Google Chat tool to do this, and my AI agent automatically invokes this tool and does the task for me. Let's go see if my message did arrive. And there it is. The hiring channel has an update from my Thunk that Aparna is being considered and is now in the hiring pipeline. Now from here, You're able to modify the plan at any time if you're not happy with any details. For example, the next time my AI does this work of notifying me, I want it to send me more details about the candidate. And so I make that change. But outside of that, I'm very happy with how this Thunk is working. And so I'm going to put it on autopilot mode. In other words, my AI will not pause after every task and ask me if I'm okay. It's just going to process as to the best of its ability through the 3 steps and pause and ask for my help if it needs it. Here, I'm submitting another fake application, and I want to show you how Thunk can automate this work in autopilot mode. My AI receives this webhook message, parses the content in this form, and is able to create a row for this new candidate. Here's a Kanban view showing a different representation of work that is going on. Here you're seeing a row that was created for this new candidate, and my AI is working on it. As work happens, you will see that data gets populated just as it did for the first candidate. But the difference here is as the first step finishes, my AI is not going to stop and ask me to finish the task, but it's going to proceed to the next step automatically. Here it is. It has finished the first step and has started working on the second one for screening this new candidate against requirements. And so there you have it. Thunk AI as a platform was able to automate my work for screening candidates as they come in. From here, please feel free to explore this sample or others that are on the samples page. Since I own this Thunk, you will not be able to interact with it, but you can make a copy of this at any time.